They're some of music's wildest tales.
You've heard that rumor.
Yes.
Yesterday, police found him there, in room 100.
I went too far, of course, as usual.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for another Top 10 Most Shocking Music Myths. If you don't see a myth you think should be on the list, make sure to check out our first Top 10 Shocking Music Myths video.
I've been taken to the hospital to have my stomach pumped.
Because he was barefooted, he's dead.
Dream a little dream of me.
Number 10, Mama Cass and the Ham Sandwich.
Say nighty-night and kiss me.
After weeks of fasting and performing, Mama Cass suffered a heart attack and died while sleeping when she was just 32. But before the autopsy could confirm this, the press jumped on the fact that the remains of a sandwich were found near her body.
Mama Cass Elliot, the robust, rotund singing star, died today in London. Doctors say Miss Elliot apparently choked on a ham sandwich.
As such, the tale that the former Mamas and the Papas member choked to death on her food still gets repeated to this day. Number 9, Michael Jackson and the Elephant Man. Due to his deformities, Joseph Merrick became part of a freak show during the 19th century and was known as the Elephant Man. Almost a century after his death, MJ supposedly offered to buy his remains for anywhere from $50,000 to $1 million. Whether or not that's true, it wouldn't have been possible anyway. The Elephant Man's skeleton was never up for sale, and any other remains had been previously lost. Number 8, Love Roller Coaster's Scream of Death.
That scream? That's an actual cry for help by a girl being murdered.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers covered this song in the 1990s, but it's the Ohio Players' 1975 original that still got people talking thanks to a scream heard during an instrumental break. One story states the album's cover model uttered the shriek while being burned by honey during the recording session. But the wildest legend claims that it's a murder victim's final scream. The truth is less shocking. It's the voice of the band's own Billy Beck. Number 7, Lady Gaga is no lady. Because she's constantly under the microscope, Lady Gaga's had her share of unflattering photos. And thanks to the appearance of what some feel are weird bumps in her crotch area, people have started making up theories. One of the most outrageous is that she's a guy.
I'm one of the guys. We get crazy.
Or even a male and female at once. Though Mother Monster has defended her womanhood in public, the story persists.
You've heard that rumor.
Yes.
True?
No.
Number 6, Sid Vicious's mom and his ashes. A few months after the death of his girlfriend Nancy Spungen, Sid Vicious died of a heroin overdose.
Vicious' nude body was found today by his mother and a girlfriend in a Greenwich Village apartment one day after he was released from jail.
Since he wanted to be near her in death, the punk rocker's mother was to take his ashes to the cemetery and spread them over her grave. The rumor that she fell while transporting them through Heathrow Airport has never been fully put to rest.
What was it that you thought the pistol we were trying to do? Was it just like really kick the establishment up the arse? Sid?
Number 5, Jennifer Lopez's Pricey Butt. J-Lo may not be the only celebrity to have allegedly insured body parts, but she certainly made quite a few headlines for it. In her rumor, she didn't just insure her behind, She spent up to $300 million doing it, though Dolly Parton, David Beckham, Rihanna, Daniel Craig, and Julia Roberts have also reportedly insured body parts. It seems Mariah Carey was trying to one-up Lopez after she insured her legs for $1 billion. Number 4. David Bowie and Mick Jagger in bed. What do you get when you put together one of rock's most androgynous artists with one of the genre's most uninhibited showmen? Well, for one thing, you get a ridiculous music video featuring bad 80s style and strange dance moves.
So Brazil. Back in the USSR. Don't matter where you are.
But what's even more interesting are the rumors of their more than friendship.
You were gay for a while, and then you were not gay.
I was just happy. I was just very, I just got my leg over a lot.
Add David Bowie's ex-wife claiming she caught them in bed together, and you've got one heck of a rock and roll story. Number 3. Mick Jagger, a Mars bar, and Marianne Faithfull. It wasn't a secret that the Rolling Stone and Marianne Faithfull were a couple during the late 60s. But what was surprising to some was the tale that Jagger was eating a Mars bar out of the singer's private parts when cops busted a party at Keith Richards' house.
You get more of all the good things in a Mars bar because Mars is now 10% bigger.
In reality, nothing of the sort transpired.
I mean, the Mars bar, by the way, is total fiction.
She was supposed to be sticking it up her fanny, I think.
That was thrown in by some journalist because we were right out of Mars bars.
Though Jagger and Richards did later go to trial on drug charges. Number 2. Stevie Nicks, Bottoms Up. It was during her time with Fleetwood Mac that Nicks developed a cocaine habit.
I used to carry a gram of cocaine in my boot at all times.
It got so bad, her doctor allegedly told her she could die if she continued snorting the drug through her nose.
Because this hole in your nose is way high and it could kill you. You could have a brain hemorrhage.
In order to get around this, Nicks allegedly had a roadie blow coke into her bum while she was out on tour. Though the artist has denied the legend, she's still asked about it in interviews.
My only advice to anybody who is watching me talk right now is to say, save your money, because it's going to cost you $50,000 to go to rehab.
Number 1, Led Zeppelin and the Mud Shark incident. Known as the Shark episode, this urban legend supposedly involved Led Zepp members using pieces of a shark to penetrate a groupie's nether regions. However, the band's road manager claimed he did the deed and used a red snapper instead.
Man, are these some pretty fish or what?
Though Vanilla Fudge's Mark Stein apparently recorded the incident, no actual proof has ever been uncovered.
John Bonham on drums. Moby Dick.
Do you agree with our list? What do you think is the most shocking music myth? If you didn't see a myth you thought should be on the list, make sure to check out our first Top 10 Shocking Music Myths video, and be sure to subscribe to WatchMoto.com for more entertaining Top 10s.
I remember that when I was a child, hearing that rumor.